Hello all, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share my dinner routine with you all. For dinner I am going to make fulkas, palak paneer and jeera rice. So let me show you the pre-preparation required for this. I have already kneaded the atta dough and kept it aside. For the jeera rice, I have taken 1 cup of basmati rice. I use Dawat green color packet and I have washed it well and I have soaked it for half an hour now. For the palak paneer, I have removed the stem of the palak, washed it about 3 to 4 times and I have kept it here. I have removed the paneer from the fridge and I have soaked them in lukewarm water so that it becomes soft. For the masala or the gravy, 1 medium-sized onion, 1 medium-sized tomato, 1 green chili depending upon your choice, 5 to 6 garlic pods and roughly chopped 1 inch ginger. So now let's start with blanching the spinach leaves. So I switched on my gas and I am adding the washed palak in this. Now allow the palak to blanch and let it come to a boil. Now you can see that the palak has come to a boil. I added little bit of salt when I added the leaves initially. So now once you see the water comes to a boil and you feel that the palak has been cooked, now I immediately use a tong and I will transfer it to a normal cold water. This way we ensure that the palak doesn't get overcooked. Now once the palak is cool, you can transfer it to a colander and strain them. Now heat a pan and add a piece of butter to it. Once the butter gets melted, we shall add the cubed paneer to this. Now I am adding the cubed paneer to this. I am sauteing these paneers in the butter so that when I put them in the gravy, they don't break. They will remain in the same shape like this. This is an important step to get a nice flavor in the palak paneer. The paneer may leave out some water while doing this, so you need to keep this in the high flame while doing this. Keep sauteing them gently so that they don't get burnt. At the same time, they need to leave the moisture and they need to be nice and soft and sauteed in the butter. Now you can see that all the water which the paneer left is all dry now. So this step is very important, that you saute the paneer in the high flame. Now this is good enough. I am transferring this to a bowl and keeping it aside. In the same pan, I am adding a very little bit of oil. And I am going to add all of these and saute them roughly. So I start with ginger and garlic. Saute them well. Saute them well, the garlic and ginger. Once the garlic and ginger are sauteed, add the onion, roughly chopped onion, and one green chili. We are going to make a paste of these. Once the onion turns translucent slightly, I'm going to add the one medium sized tomato also to this, and I'm going to saute it. Now you can see that the onion and tomato are cooked well. At this point I have not added anything, salt or anything. I have only sauteed it, and I am going to allow it to cool, and I will be transferring this to a mixie jar and I'll show you. Now this is completely cooled down. I am transferring this to a mixie jar. I am also adding this blanched palette to this. Now I have ground this into a nice fine paste. In the same pan, I've added little bit of oil, and to the oil I'm not adding any jeera or anything. I'm directly going to add few masalas to this. Little bit of turmeric, little bit of coriander powder, and little bit of red chili powder. That's it. Once these masalas are nicely roasted, I'm going to add this palak paste into it. So do not waste the palak that is left out in the mixie jar. You can add little bit of water and add it to this. Add the required amount of salt to this and mix it well. Now I am adding the sauteed paneer into this, and I am mixing it well. Now I am going to cover this and cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now you can see that the paneer and the palak are boiling well. It's about 3 minutes now. And now at this point I am adding some kasuri methi, giving it a good mix. Now I have mixed the kasuri methi well, and I am switching off my stove, and you can add some cream to this. Since I don't have cream, I am adding little malai from my milk, giving it a good mix. Now I've added the malai, I've mixed that as also well, and I'm transferring this to a serving bowl. Now the palak paneer is done. I've also already made the fulkas. Now I'll show you how to make the jeera rice. Now for the jeera rice, I have taken 1 cup of basmati rice. I have soaked it well for about half an hour, and for that I have taken 1.5 cups of water. Now the water has come to a boil. To this I am adding the required amount of salt. I am adding the soaked basmati rice to this. Water, salt and rice. That's it. Now I am giving it a mix and allow the rice to cook well, and do not cover while cooking basmati rice. Now you can see that the rice has started cooking well. At this point I am adding little bit of oil to this and mixing it well. This step is important to ensure that the basmati rice doesn't stick to each other and it remains separate and fluffy. Now you can see that the rice is completely cooked. You can just do like this and see whether the water has completely evaporated. And now this is good enough. We can switch off the stove now. Now heat a pan, add some ghee to it. Once the ghee is nice and hot, you can add the jeera seeds. Now the jeera has splattered. Now I am adding little bit of coriander leaves and adding the cooked basmati rice to this. Give it a good mix. Since we have added salt while the rice was getting cooked, we have not added any salt at the moment. The salt added while boiling is good enough. Now I am putting my stove off and I am transferring the jeera rice to a serving bowl. Dinner is ready. Fulkas, jeera rice and palak paneer. So hope you all enjoyed the simple, healthy and nutritious recipe. Do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, bye bye from Vidya.